important part of phase 1 is your corrective exercise circuit. This is going to consist of 4 exercises, starting with your up-downs. You do those from your toes or your knees. Second exercise is a side plank. Third exercise is a front plank. And the fourth exercise is a back extension. Focus on the core.
With your timer, hit play and work through your up downs. Again, focusing on quality, this is very important, strengthening our core, making quick, concise improvements, nice and tight. Just let the timer tell you when to stop. Again, this can be done from your knees if too challenging. As you switch, assume position. Again, our flow is as best we can into the next exercise. Holding that side plank, feet are stacked. Trying to keep a nice straight line from my elbow to my shoulder. Rotating to the front plank, legs are tight, keep the tension. Again, this can be done from your forearms or your hands. Super solid position, keeping it tight, focusing next on our transition to the other side. Bend over, hold that position. The tension is going to go from your feet up through your right leg into your right arm. Stabilizing, controlling tension. The next transition, we're going to go into our back extensions. So
no, not at all.
Reaching and kind of pulling up, nice and easy. Once we have those elbows set in place, tightening our shoulder blades, we will repeat movement. So just focus.
The middle of it,
again, focus.
Is what I
Good
see
tension
from the mirror, the reflection of the mirror.
Corrective exercise. We're working on imbalances in the body. Take your break. Water, shake it out. Focusing, getting back into the movement. A 30-second break is up. Back into our up downs. If you need a longer break, feel free to hit pause and then go back into it. But be mindful that we don't want to rest too long. We want to work our body through a certain level of fatigue. You can always slow down your movements, taking pauses in between movements. And that transition, feet stacked. And to make this one a little easier, we can separate our feet, For side planking on the left side, the right foot would come forward with our left side staying in alignment. Again, hold the position, focus, breathe, don't forget to breathe. These transitions come fairly quickly, so focus on being strong, controlling position. Keep the legs relaxed as much as you can, controlling that movement. So we're creating tension to lift up and have a small arch. Again, my gaze is down, gaze is slightly forward. I'm not pulling my neck up, not pulling the top of my head up. Controlling that tension. Back up, breathe. Solid.
Our cool down is a lower back complex consisting of 3 positional holds. Focus on the lower back.
Off your timer, assume position, chest up, hips out. We're pulling the chest up, we're creating tension in our low back. My gaze is slightly up, always forward. Pulling those muscles of our back together and tight. Shoulder blades are coming together. Hands are pulling back and up, creating tension. We're trying to balance out all that sitting we do every day. So we got to activate the muscles of our posterior chain. Hamstrings, gluteals, all of our back muscles. And this exercise it takes a lot of practice. It's a good cool down because we're putting that isometric tension in our body. We're focusing on these simple holds and we get to work off the timer. Third position, we're forcing the chest up, arms are straight, heels are tight. We're keeping that tension in our posterior chain. Don't shortchange these exercises, focus. Let the timer tell you when to stop, when to start. We're breathing constantly, finishing our workout very solidly. In the rest period, if you want, grab a drink of water, towel off a little bit, focus. As we go into the next round, we're going to think about increasing the stretch a little bit. Reaching through those tight positions, keeping the chest a little bit higher. Good. Here we're putting that energy into our hips, up our low back, nice and tight. Shoulder blades coming together a little bit. You can rotate your hands a little bit if you want. I'm just focusing on the position, heels tight, making sure my knees are not sliding forward. Remember to squat down a little bit so we bend them. We're hinging at the hips. Chest is up. Focus is strictly on our posterior chain. Reaching forward, reaching up as best we can. Again, breathe through this, work through the tension. It should be burning. Focusing on that posterior chain. Let the timer tell you when to start and stop. And third position. As you slide up, you create that tension into your back, holding this tight. Focusing on the posterior chain. Hamstrings, gluteals, low back, upper back. We're seeking balance. Excellent. Rest period again. One more round. I like to move during rest period. You can walk around a little bit. Get some water, focusing on putting energy back into your system, into your body, cooling down from this tough workout. Again, assume position, create tension. Very important to do your cool down, do your warm up every time. So we're getting our mind right, thinking about the successes we had, what may have been a little bit challenging. what we might need to work on next time. So we will have those thoughts in our mind as we're creating this tension. Breathing, focusing, improving every time. So little things. That little extra effort, that little extra reach, extra tension. Transition, the chest up, set, look, tight. Finish strong. Again, the breathing, calm your breathing, relax. And there you go.